Welcome back to Public Report. I'm Sheila Pulliam. We have with us today Janet Mayer, and she is a registered dietitian with the Guilford County Department of Health and Human Services Public Health Division. Janet, welcome to Public Report.
Hi, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And you're here today to talk to us about the Mobile Oasis Farmers Market. Is that
That's
correct?
correct.
So tell us what that is.
Okay. Well, the Mobile Oasis Farmers Market project is a collaborative effort that we've been working on for several years. We have the Guilford County Department of Health and Human Services, Public Health, and Department of Social Services divisions. We partner with the City of Greensboro Department of Recreation, the Communications Department at UNC Greensboro. We have the East Market Street Development Corporation and Vision Tree CDC as partners on the project.
Okay.
And our main focus is to bring locally grown produce to residents that live in low-income neighborhoods that are not in close proximity to grocery stores.
Okay.
So this project strives to improve access to healthy foods and those food environments, and to promote positive changes in the attitudes, knowledge, awareness, and behaviors of those residents so that they can get some healthier food options.
Okay.
Families can come to the market to purchase fresh local fruits and vegetables mainly, and the prices don't break their pocketbooks, which is really nice. The market is unique in that it increases access to the fresh, locally grown produce and provides community support to our local farmers as well.
Yeah.
We offer a variety of local produce at discounted prices. The Mobile Oasis Farmers Market is also a collaborative effort to offer these healthy, affordable foods to those who have SNAP EBT benefits and those who live in the food desert areas of Guilford County. Although anybody's invited to come to the market and purchase whatever they want with cash if they don't have the SNAP benefits.
Okay.
The Mobile Oasis Farmers Market was created to address and to help alleviate the lack of access to healthy foods for many of our residents.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I understand. The Mobile Oasis Farmers Market is a location where individuals can come and get fresh produce.
That's
is that correct?
It's actually several locations.
Okay.
And starting on May 20th, we will be visiting 2 sites.
All right.
And we're going to try to run through the end of November, or it's possibly mid-November. We don't have all our details nailed down right now.
All right.
But those 2 locations, the first one is at 1203 Maple Street, and that is actually where people come to certify for and recertify for SNAP EBT benefits, so they're very familiar with that spot. And we'll be there on Wednesday mornings from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, we're going to be at 601 Doak Street, which is actually the Warnersville Recreation Center, located in Warnersville, which is a food desert. And we'll be there from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. each Wednesday.
Now, you just mentioned a food desert. What is a food desert?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. The name or the designation of food desert actually comes from the United States Department of Agriculture. Most people know the USDA acronym. And the term was first coined in 2009, so it's been around for just a few years. This unit being described is actually a census tract.
Okay.
And a census tract is a geographic region defined for the purpose of taking a census. Now, usually these coincide with the limits of certain cities or rural towns, and in a place like Guilford County, we have numerous census tracts. Now, the food deserts are defined then as urban neighborhoods or rural towns that do not have this ready access to fresh, local, and affordable food. So there aren't a lot of supermarkets or grocery stores in these areas. Instead, there may be no access at all, or there may be convenience stores that will service these people in terms of food.
Okay, now.
Or,
So I apologize, Janet. So you're saying that we have food deserts here in Greensboro and Guilford County?
We certainly do.
How many do we have?
We've got 24 food deserts in the county, and of that, 17 are located in Greensboro, and then 7 in High Point. Yes,
Oh my
we are chock full of food deserts,
Yeah,
which you might not realize.
And these are locations that they don't have a grocery store.
Correct. Well, a food desert means that in an urban area, there's not a grocery store located within 1 mile of the residence.
Okay.
Or in a rural area, that would be a 10-mile radius that would define that food desert designation.
All right. So the mobile Oasis farmers market allows individuals to come and to actually receive fresh produce.
Receive, they have to purchase it.
They have to purchase.
That's correct.
Right.
And we will accept SNAP EBT benefits, which many of the residents of the food deserts already have, and then we accept cash as well from anybody that wants to attend.
Good, 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 good. So now, how challenging is it to find the farmers or find people to participate with the mobile food Oasis?
Well, right now we have several local farmers
Okay.
that we actually recruited through the Yanceyville Farmers Market that's been in existence for a long time here in Greensboro. So it hasn't been too difficult to get local farmers who are very interested in this issue and would like to help out. We're still, however, getting the awareness out to the recipients of SNAP EBT benefits who can take advantage of this opportunity and not have to worry about taking the bus to the grocery store or finding some kind of transportation if they can't necessarily get to a place that has these local, fresh grown produce.
So how are you getting the message out to the individuals that can actually benefit from this program?
Well, we've got a variety of ways that we're doing that. I don't know if you have seen this. I actually saw one the other day. We've got bus ads that are advertising the mobile market. And the ad looks very similar to the flyer that I have given you.
Okay,
if
let's
you
show
want to
them.
just show folks real quick.
Absolutely.
That's our logo, and we're very proud of that. We also are talking about doing some billboards in the targeted neighborhoods. And because the Department of Social Services and Public Health are now under the same umbrella, we are having people who are initially applying and are coming into social services to recertify get a copy of that flyer and be encouraged by the staff to take advantage of the opportunity.
Good, very good.
Right.
Now, how challenging is it for funding for this project?
It can be very challenging.
Okay.
We started talking about doing a mobile market about 4 years ago.
Wow.
And we got the idea from local residents in Warnersville who, talked to us about some of their challenges. And then, of course, we're trying to come up with some creative ideas on how we could increase the access. About a year ago, it was actually January of 2014, we received a $15,000 grant from the United Way Bryan Foundation Fund, and that helped us to purchase a trailer, which we outfitted to become the mobile market, and then Guilford County has donated or lent a truck to be able to pull that market to go into these neighborhoods. In general, we have a yearly Healthy Communities Fund that will help purchase the produce to stock the market. And then we have a $100,000 grant that we recently received from the federal government that's actually called Finney, that is going to also help us to expand the market this season.
All right. So now the Finney grant will actually help you to expand the market in Guilford County?
Yes, throughout the county.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to clarify, we have a lot of acronyms in this business, as many businesses. Finney actually stands for Food Insecurity Nutrition Incentive Program.
All right.
So the idea will be for us to expand from the 2 sites that we're starting with in May to 6 by the end of that mid-November timeframe that I had mentioned earlier.
Awesome. So to grow from the locations on Maple Street and Doak Street to the 2, right now you're starting with the 2, but it will grow before the end of the season to 6.
That's right. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. The grant will help us to get some staff that we very badly need to help with the expansion. And then very briefly, I wanted to mention that this grant is unique in that it offers incentive programs to people who have those SNAP EBT benefits. if you come to the market, we are going to be offering what's called a double bucks program.
All right.
And if you swipe your card for $10, for instance, you will actually get twice that buying power and be able to purchase $20 of produce at our market, which is a wonderful incentive for people to come out and stretch their food dollars.
All right, during that, at that time,
That is
at
correct.
that visit.
That's
Okay.
exactly right. The other thing we are going to do is a rewards program, and we're going to start to reward our customers, whether they have SNAP, EBT or not, to come frequently to our market. So we don't, again, have all the details, but after 5 visits or after you purchase, let's say, $25 worth of produce, your name will go into a drawing for some prizes that we'll be able to purchase with grant funding. And then last but not least, we actually have incentives for the first 25 customers at each location, and each week they will receive things that will be cooking devices that might help them,
Okay.
you know, in the kitchen, measuring cups, different kinds of sort of quick and dirty tools that help in the kitchen and that kind of thing.
That's awesome, because the incentives also actually will help you get the word out.
Oh, no
as well.
question. We're hoping that word of mouth will help. Being able to have TV support us and broadcast these efforts is certainly, we can use all the help we can get.
Very good. So what does your schedule look like for this spring and summer?
Basically, as I mentioned, we will start with the 2 sites on May 20th and be in the mornings at Maple Street and the afternoons at the Warnersville Recreation Center. And then we have not located the sites that we will be expanding to, but that's where our partners are going to come in.
Okay.
Greensboro Parks and Recreation, who actually are hosting the Warnersville site, have agreed to let us go to any of the recreation centers they have in food desert areas in Greensboro, which is great. And then we are, of course, talking about getting down to High Point, because they sorely, with their 7 food deserts, need some increased access as well.
Oh, wow, that is fantastic. So, Janet, if someone wants to find out more information about your program, how can they do so?
Actually, they can contact me, and I am at 336-641-3361. We are always looking for volunteers or people to make donations or anybody that just wants more information, as you said. And then I can also be reached at my email address, which is jmayer, and that's M as in Mary, AYER, at CO for county, Guilford, GUILFORD.NC for North Carolina.US, because we are a government agency.
Yes, and that information actually is on the screen for our viewers at this time, Janet.
That's good to hear.
So, from last year, Janet, do you expect to have much more traffic?
That is our goal.
Okay.
That is the objectives of the Finney grant, to increase the number of customers, to increase our sales, and also to specifically incentivize those SNAP EBT folks to come and take advantage of this wonderful benefit that we are hoping to bring right to their door.
Okay, very good. Janet Mayer, it has been a pleasure having you on today. It's always interesting to have information to let people know how they can obtain food, because food insecurity is a big issue in not only the United States but here in Guilford County as well. So thank you so much for coming.
I appreciate you having me on.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
So just remember, May 20th is the date that this will begin, and we will see you next